shopping game club. Game club's going on, so we poked our heads in there and see some of our kiddos.
Were they so excited? I saw
Oh,
the
yeah,
picture
yeah.
when he visited.
Yeah.
They fired them up.
Yeah, people yelling, he's like, "This is my people, I remember them."
Oh, yeah, there's so many in middle school.
All the 6th and 7th graders
Yeah.
went to JSC and UC knew him, yeah.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah,
that they
so like,
all know
they would know him, yeah, so they were happy to see him again.
That's it, we're all fine.
Pretty much good. Fruit carries.
Come see him really fast. Yeah. Thank you. Nope, down. Thank you. Stay. Thank you. How are you?
Good.
Baby?
Doing well?
Yeah?
She's sleeping pretty good.
What's your name?
Margo?
Margo?
Margo.
Very cute.
Yours adjusting well.
Yeah? Here you go.
Clay had his.
What was
Clay
that?
had his daughter. Clay?
He has daughter the 30th, right?
Right.
Yeah. Lonnie talked to him last weekend, maybe when they went in and tried to induce her, and then they came home and he was like, so then they went back Tuesday, right?
Right.
Yeah. My mom was hoping for her birthday. She was teasing Clay that was like, you gotta aim for the 27th. So, yeah, I haven't talked to him. Lonnie hasn't talked to him, but my mom told me he was out in the yard.
That was going well.
Yeah, that's good. Are they adjusted to parent life? That's gonna be a culture shock for them.
They were in Northern Florida this weekend.
I saw he was at the alumni game too. He was,
So we were setting up Friday. Jen's mom was in town, so she had the baby. And then
Yes.
and that was that.
nice.
So,
So far, so good.
so far, so good. They're
Still the
trying.
honeymoon period, right? Give him another month of sleepless nights and
It'll
we'll
be an
see.
adjustment.
A lifestyle adjustment for
A
sure.
little bit. On the upside, he's used to being up.
He's used to what?
He's used to being up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's there. He's used to be still up at 3 a.m.
Right.
Right there. There. Yeah. Right there. Okay. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Oh, shit.
That was good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's right. The color of the day. You guys wanna start? Could. Is she cold? Yes, She's here. Okay. She wants to know where we're at. Going to send. Oh, sure. Tell her.
Yeah.
We're not today. She wants extra than the text. We all said we could.
I went to bed for
Well, in county on today, so Carrie's up, so there's no good. Sorry, that's fine. All right. Okay.
begin the meeting. Pledge allegiance.
Sit.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please let the record show that all board members are present. And there is no public expression. No excited.
Mrs. Asher's gonna have her comments at the big board meeting for us.
Saving my comments.
Great.
All right. I do want to start off by thanking the TTA for partnering with us, and we were able to do informal bargaining, and then formal bargaining in this session went really well, so I really appreciate that under leadership of Mrs. Asher, for sure. All right, so this evening, pursuant to Indiana law, we're here today to review and discuss the teacher agreement we reached with the Union Township Teachers Association. This was ratified by the union on September 25th. You have a copy of the updated terms. There are also, these are also posted on our website, including our agenda for this evening, and I'll review the updates. All right. So this is a one-year contract. We updated the bereavement leave language. In the past, they had 7 days from the time of a person's passing, a family member. Now they will have 5 days that they can use over a calendar year. And we have already updated those forms, and we'll be presenting that at our discussion that allows, provides for them to track those days and inform us of those. We also added language in there for stillbirth and miscarriage of the newborn child, which was a request that was previously brought up, and districts across the state are looking at that, and so we added that language. The annual sick day buyout, that did not change, except we increased the rate to $30 per day. The language itself did not change, so we were already in that practice. We just increased it. One of the reasons to increase, and there's other language in there for our change in our incentive to attendance, is that we're really trying to support our teachers in being here when they are, and they're, instead of using their benefited days. We want them to use them when they need to, but we would really like to compensate and support our teachers when they are here every day. The base salary for new teachers is going up to $53,000. We also talked about this being the first year that the law required us to have a differential pay for those teachers who earn a literacy endorsement. And so we are going to $250 for the base. That will be one time towards the base. And they have to either turn in their application and shown praxis assessment assay, or they can show that they've updated their license by October 1st. And then anybody after October 1st, then they'll fall into next year's category, and that $250 will be added then. The stipend for dual credit stays the same. Their increase this year will be $2,400 to the base, according to experience and academic needs. And then number 8 talks about change in the compensation plan language, and that is where we have talked about how do we incentivize again for teachers to be present. And so at the end of every school year, not to exceed 13 days, they will be compensated $15 a day for every full unused day. That is an addition. Currently, they're not compensated anything for those unused days. Again, we're hoping to offset this by the costs that we have when we pay in subs, or lack of subs, where then students at like the high school go to a study hall if we don't have a sub, or go to another teacher. This helps that, and we are going to be monitoring that and seeing if it does make an impact. Right. Then we're going to make changes to the 401A language. That is just legal requirements. And then ECA language, we went from 3 columns to 2 columns. So the first column basically moved to the second column.
Can I interrupt?
Please.
Mr. Tishy and I just had a quick sidebar, because I
Sure.
think he didn't understand the language as I didn't, so the incentive for not calling off, I think is important for us to recognize, because this is something new, so
This is something
we
brand new.
created through negotiation an incentive for teachers who don't call off. They're getting paid $15 a day, up to 13 days as almost a thank you for not calling off. Plus, those 13 days still stay in their bank.
Yes.
So this is new, this is incentivizing us to say, if you can call off, if you come every day, you still get to bank those days.
Yes.
And you're getting $15 per day, up to 13 days on top of that.
So yes, you're absolutely right. So every year, our teachers get 14 days, 13, but one goes to, I thought that was 14. New benefits, yes, yes, okay. So they get 13 new every year. They're able to carry over one, so that's why I always say 14, but 13 days. And if they don't use those, whatever ones they don't use, they'll get paid out in a June check, $15 a day. So it's an incentive of $195.
Plus, they still have those days in their bank.
Plus they will still keep them in their bank, right? Yes.
Okay.
13 days.
Yes. Okay, so ECAs goes to 2 lanes, and we have title changes, newspaper, goes to news media, which is what we were looking at, because the newspaper is what it was called, and we don't have a newspaper per se anymore at our levels, so all levels went to news media to kind of account for that digital media that we're seeing an increase in. We changed the title at the high school, and we changed the percentage for pay there. So we still follow the 2 lanes, but we increased the percentages. Then we increased the middle school Super Bowl coaches to match our high school coaches' pay. And then we added an ECA for the high school. As you might remember, we had We the People at the middle school. And when Mr. Carney moved to the high school, he would like to bring that to the high school, so we added it to the high school. We are in the process of looking for, going back to make sure we have it at the middle school level too. I don't know if that's gonna happen this year, but it should happen in years to come, because that's something that he's kind of going to mentor someone to get that, and keep that going at the middle school. Then we also changed grade level coordinators. Currently, we only have grade level coordinators at 6th through 8th grade, and we added K through 5, as we have leaders at our elementary schools who do a great job helping our PLC teams and helping our grade level teams, especially as we try to bring Union Center and JSE more and more together as teachers. So we added 1 for each grade level.
So they would be grade level as opposed to building.
Correct, yes, and they would really facilitate that partnership between the grades to keep our consistency across the schools. Then we deleted those ECAs that we haven't filled in quite some time there, and so those will no longer be a part of our ECA. And finally, we have to go through, because we had trimester language in there, and clean up that. So we'll have the full CBA ready to go for you at the October meeting for your approval. This doesn't require any board action. If there are any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Good job. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Motion for adjournment.
Motion for adjournment, there we go.
Meeting adjourned.
Very awesome. Thanks, Amy. Thank you.